This next medal recognizes a career of outstanding contributions to education. Sponsored by AT&T Labs, it was named in honor of James H. Mulligan, Jr., a highly esteemed educator and the 1971 president of the IEEE.
The recipient of the IEEE James H. Mulligan, Jr. Education Medal is Dr. David A. Patterson. Dave is, as he was before, the EH and ME Pardee Professor at the University of California, Berkeley. This is a rare event. This has never happened before. It's the first time the IEEE has awarded an individual with 2 major awards in 1 year. Dave, as you remember, is one of this year's IEEE von Neumann Medal recipients. Now he's receiving the IEEE Education Medal for inspirational teaching through the development of creative curricula and teaching methodology for important textbooks and for integration of education and research missions.
Combining research with effective instruction like few others, Dr. David Patterson has inspired students and faculty colleagues worldwide. An author or co-author of 5 textbooks, Professor Patterson has been an advisor and mentor to many graduate students. One of his innovations has been to use a graduate seminar class as a research team. In the early 1980s, he involved his students in the development, design, fabrication, and testing of RISC-I technology. This intermixing of teaching and research was copied at numerous institutions. He has also used video technology to mentor new instructors.
Well, it's good to see you again, Dave. It isn't often that we get to recognize an individual with 2 awards, one for technical accomplishments and another for inspiring the next generation of computer scientists and educators. Your dedication and success in integrating teaching with real research is truly remarkable. It's my pleasure to award you the James Mulligan Education Medal. Dave, congratulations again.
My first teaching position came from my parents, David and Lucy Patterson, who are here tonight at table 14. Our family gathered around the kitchen table to do our homework, where my parents answered our questions. As the oldest of 4 children, I thought of myself as simply a small adult and soon eagerly took over their role. Thus, at an early age, I learned the joy of seeing eyes sparkle when you made an idea understandable, as well as that teaching is a great way to learn. I teach at a university today primarily because of my wife, Linda, of 32 years. My wife and 2 sons were supported on a research assistant salary, so any purchases we made in graduate school were certainly at secondhand stores. Long before I finished my PhD, our younger siblings owned new cars and houses. In fact, to this day, when a person stays in college a long time, my in-laws call it pulling a Dave. When I finally graduated and was offered a chance to go to Berkeley versus higher paying jobs in industry, I left the decision to Linda. She picked Berkeley and said, let's be poor but proud, teaching me self-sacrifice to help those who you love. Berkeley has clearly shaped my career. As a young professor, I had colleagues like Dick Karp and John Winery, who were world-class researchers and even better teachers. And I had students in my class like Randy Katz and Karina Lee, who are here tonight. Both have their PhDs and are now colleagues and act as friends, as mentors. Randy acts today as my moral compass, as well as a colleague on successful teams. At Berkeley, I enjoy creating teams of students to tackle difficult challenges, both in the classroom and in the field. Rich Byrne, who is here tonight with his wife, Nancy, was the captain of my high school wrestling team, my wrestling teammate in college, and the best man at my wedding. He taught me what it took to make a team successful, and I still use those lessons every day. Finally, I'm getting this award tonight in large part because of the 5 co-authors of books I've done, especially John Hennessy, who you saw earlier. Among the many lessons John taught me are thoughtfulness and diplomacy. Thus, I'd like to thank the IEEE, AT&T, the awards committee, and all the students have taught me, my wife, children, parents, siblings, students, teammates, coaches, colleagues, and co-authors. This award is shared by all those teachers who have influenced me. Quoting Henry Brooke Adams, a teacher affects eternity, he He can never tell where his influence stops. Thank you all.